Canada, so if there's any time to get sick or get hit by a bus, it is here. Universal free healthcare. That's bad. That's bad. Vancouver, British Columbia is probably one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and honestly one of my favorite places to visit. If you ever catch yourself in Vancouver, come to the public library. Their rooftop is gorgeous. Views of the city. It is so pretty. If I lived here, I would come up and read up here during the summer. Or honestly, anytime. That would be my spot right there. Right there. The juxtaposition of this city directly next to the ocean and mountains is insane. One of the best parts about being in Canada, Tim Hortons, our favorite dude. It's just like an energy drink. It tastes like a less sugary, Sunny D sparkling. Vancouver has a reputation of being extremely expensive, but last time I was there, and as well as this time, the American dollar actually stretched pretty far. That very well could be changing with the latest bill that passed in the US. Honestly, you can just walk around all day and have yourself a good time. Like an interesting sea creature.
I felt him burrowing down.
He was moving?
Yeah. Oh, look! What is it? Clam! Oh, really? His mouth is open.
What the?
Oh.
Aaron!
Is it alive?
Got one.
Hey guys, I found one! Where? Right there!
That's it?
That's a penis if I've ever seen
that's
one.
it.
Wait,
Here,
is it
shove
dead?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
I saw the gooey duck! And then like sucked under.
How did it go under so fast? The next stop on our trip was Bellingham, Washington. This is smack dab between Vancouver, British Columbia, and Seattle. A city I had never heard of until my sister married a guy from there. I think it's crazy how close it is to the Canadian border. Like, imagine in high school just being like, hey, I'm gonna go to Canada for the weekend. Like, see ya. It's a smaller city and definitely has a small town vibe. Being this close to the ocean and still only a few hours away from Seattle and Vancouver, it is truly like an oasis in itself. This would be the ideal summer house or vacation rental. If you got a beach house here for a week or two or a month in the summer, you still feel secluded, but then if you want to get that city vibe, you can just drive into Seattle or Tacoma. Also, in the off chance that any Hallmark Christmas movie producers are watching this would be a great town for your next Christmas movie. It has that cozy small town feel where the guy from the big city comes home, meets the small town baker. If you do happen to make a movie about that, just make sure I get some royalties. Thank you. And I can't be the only one that every time I see the Puget Sound, the one thing I think of is that scene from 50 Shades of Grey where Anastasia and what's-his-face are on that yacht, and I Don't Want to Live Forever by Taylor Swift is playing. Favorite places in the entire world, which is Powell's Books in Portland, Oregon. I have been here over a dozen times, and every time it's like a completely new adventure. Honestly, make a trip out to Portland specifically to visit Powell's if you like books, because it is absolutely magic in here. It's the second to last day in the Pacific Northwest, and we are in my sister and our old stomping grounds in St. John's, which is like 20 minutes outside of downtown Portland. Doing a walking tour of the neighborhood and getting all the feels. week of crashing my sister's family vacation, we are finally home, but I wanted to give you one must-do in each of these places. In Vancouver, you need to go to the public library and go to the rooftop garden. In Bellingham, you need to go to Village Books. It's a 3-story bookstore and there's a cafe inside. And surprise, surprise, in Portland, you need to check out Powell's bookstore. And if you do have extra time, I highly recommend checking out the St. John's neighborhood.